Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I thought we're in the swimming pool part of the hotel, and I thought I would make a video here, seeing there's nobody here at this time. Well, the maintenance people, and they're doing maintenance on the place, so that's the only ones that are here. But anyway, I thought I would show you, and I don't think I've talked that much about the hotel, but like I say, it's this is one room here next to the swimming pool, and we use it for meetings and stuff like that. But something to expect. This hotel cost about $30 a night. Now that includes breakfast, so that's what you expect to pay when you're down here. And when you expect to, and I say, so you can stay like that in the hotel, in which, like I say, all your needs are taken care of. And, or like I say, you can buy a place or rent a place, you can rent a place, nice. I need to go make some videos on this other place. And so it's a gated community, really nice, and it'll cost about $325 a month to live in that place, just to rent one of the nice homes there. They're big homes for our standards down here. They are the biggest homes that you're going to find. Now, now in the way of food, and before we get to that, you're going to need, if you get your own house, you're going to be needing a maid, someone to help you. And this person you'll take with you to go to the market, because you got to get your food and stuff like that. And they've got, we even have a Walmart in our city here, but it's an expensive place. And but like I say, you can go to the regular markets and on the street, and you get your food really cheap. You could probably eat, I'd say maybe $15-20 a day on food, and you would take your maid with you, so so she can help you do the shopping and stuff like that, and help you learn the lifestyle and stuff like that. It's like I said, where we're at, we're sitting 9,500 feet, and it's not like today's a warm day. I think it's over 70 degrees today, and this is January, the end of January 2016. So now the food used to be a lot cheaper. Now it's got expensive here in the last couple of days or a couple of years. Same thing in the United States. What it is, big companies, Monsanto really is probably about the main one, that's screwing everything up. They're taking total control over the food market. And I even mentioned where I got into it with some union people that were working for Monsanto, and so Monsanto's taking over down here, and that's why the prices have gone up. But I say there's all kinds of what's funny, there are opportunities even to work, but you have to use your imagination. And down here, they kind of do what everybody else does. But if you use your imagination, you can do it. It's mostly illegal for you to work down here. But if you're if you're bringing in something that's not already available, such as me, I do the hoi chi, and so I'm appreciated and accepted in the community, so I don't have no trouble. But that's how you would be able to get an extra income. It won't be much. I say in the United States, I get $200 a treatment. Down here, I get $40, $50 a treatment. And so, you know, but I don't really work that much either, so it's no big deal. It's funny because they're called, what do you call it? Expat. I forgot what it means. I'll look it up. But I say we're not citizens, and we come down here and live. You really, I'm the same way in the United States. I'm not a buying property kind of guy. One thing I learned when I was 30-some years old, I was in the oil business. That's where I learned that once you own property, man, they got you. And that really limited what I could do. Now, if you went into the property business and you understood all this stuff, then it'd probably be better for you. But for me, like I say, I was either being sued for what I have, or the government would put liens on what I had if I don't play the game according to what they wanted. So, and you know me, I'm the kind of guy that kind of, you know, I color outside the lines. So, you know, I tend to not fit in doing what I'm told. I'm a free thinker, I think that's what they call them. I thought we were going to go in here, but I don't know, maybe too dark. So, but I say this is a slow time of the year for us too. So there's let's see, that'd be the third floor. I think that's the third floor up there. I think it's the third. Might be the fourth, but I think it's the third. And see, oh yeah, they're painting and remodeling. They're always doing that in the rooms. That's what keeps them updated. They're making things new again. Hey, hola. Yeah, see. Bueno, limpia. See, bueno. Oh, hola. So, yeah, they're sprucing up the rooms, getting them all cleaned up and ready to go again. But anyway, let me see. I might have to, let me change this over here. I can't figure it out. I was trying to, well, I guess you can see what's behind me, I guess. So, but I say they're always remodeling on this place. This is one of the higher end hotels in the country. You know, of course, they got the Marriott's and this American style upscale. They've got those. They're in the big city. We're $250,000, and I think we're the biggest hotel here in this city. And we're the second biggest city in the country. And it's completely different in this city than Guatemala City. But yeah, you can get your maid. Let's say we covered the maid, the house. You can. I wouldn't suggest you bring things down here, other than clothes. You see me; I wear the same clothes all the time. I'm pretty much live out of a suitcase. You don't really need to, but you can get more and accumulate more and more. But there's really no big advantages. It's such a laid-back life down here. Now you can choose to be more active and all this other kind of stuff. And I mean, just like the American, Guatemala City is just like the United States. I mean, it's got all the chains and the chain restaurants, chain stores. It's got lots of malls. I mean, it's got everything like the United States does. Even the crime. I think there are about 400 a month get killed in Guatemala City. I don't know what it is here, but it's nothing compared to Guatemala City. And let me see. So that we got internet. That internet's basically kind of new. I've been coming down here since the 70s, And then now we got the internet's getting more and more all over. So that means credit cards, debit cards are used now a lot. I've noticed this time when I went down to the store, I noticed they were really a lot of people using credit cards. So there's all kinds of ways. And we're in the lower part, and it looks like the first floor is what they call it, even though the second floor is where the reception is. Let me see. Oh, a car. You can get a car. Basically, they're not, for American standards, they're well, you can buy them new. I don't know if you want to buy a new car. Maybe you want to buy a new car, but you can get them new. I've talked about that, the taxes on it and stuff like that. It's no big deal. It's a life that you can do it. You can, like I say, for me, when I first came down here in 2003, I think something like that, I came down. Now from that clear up to when I lost my wife, I didn't even have a car. All I had was a motorcycle. And see, we have a chauffeur here that can take you places and stuff like that, so that's no big deal. And like I say, of course, there's taxi cabs. We got buses. We're on the main road, so we can catch a bus right there in front. Let's see. And let's see, your gated community, that's good. A good place to live if you're really concerned about your security and stuff like that. You can either stay, like I say, in a hotel. We even have 2 apartments. We even have 2 apartments in our hotel. So I don't know how much they rent for, but you can get an apartment here too. And I would suggest if you're going to, not so much here, but I mean any place you want to go. But I hear a lot of Americans are just, they're running away from the United States. So I mean everybody knows things are getting funny, so people are really getting out. And but I would suggest you go and you, like I say, rent an apartment. And stay, I would say stay close to Central Park, wherever it is that you're going. This way you can, oh, no mas? Oh, come here? Oh, okay. All right. You can get a place to close to Central Park, and this way you can get out amongst, and that's where all the people are, all the traffic, banks, and this type of stuff is all close to Central Park, wherever it is that you choose to go. I would also suggest whatever city that you go into, you don't take the biggest city in that Central American country. And the reason I say that, I think they've got the most crime is in these big cities. I say I've been to El Salvador, Panama, Costa Rica, and all them. The big cities is where you find most of the crime. So I would look for, like I say, the second biggest city, and get an apartment, and I'd stay there for a month or 2. Matter of fact, it wouldn't hurt if you did that, go into one country and go to another country until you find the country that's going to take care of your needs. And but you do have to understand you are in a third world country, so everything won't be the same as the United States. The conveniences aren't the same. So, but once you get over the shock, then you're gonna be okay. And like I say, the people are really nice. I've talked about that. The people in Central America, Mexico, the further south, just like in the United States, the southern folk are a whole lot more friendlier and nicer than the northern folk. So I don't. I even made a video talking about why I think it's like that. But anyway, that just gives you an idea. I would say what I do, I charge people that come to visit me $2,000 a month for the first month. And if you're looking to move down here or want to be on your own, that's what we're doing. The first month will get you understanding what's going on, and I'm sure they do. They've got other places throughout Central America the same way. And the second month, we should get you pretty much in gear. I charge $1,500 for that. Now that's for staying here. Now whenever we leave, we go to other country or out of the country, go out, out of the city, go to different places. Then we share the expenses or do something with the expenses. And the same thing for eats. If you want to eat in different restaurants, stuff like that, that's your department. We'll take care of you while you're here. And so I would say you could probably do the same thing any place. But like I say, you're going to be cheaper. When it's hard you should be able to, once you get your marbles together, you should be able to live down here for $1,000 a month or less. I say you can rent a house, or matter of fact, you can even rent a room, and that's even cheaper. So you can rent a room for, I'd say maybe 150 a month, so maybe even less than that. And like I say, we've got lots of Spanish schools. This is one of the headquarters for a lot of people from Europe, all over the world, come to this town to learn Spanish because of our Spanish schools. And the Spanish schools, you live right in the school itself. So it's pretty unique. But like I say, there's all kinds of things you can do. So I just wanted to just give you an idea. I hope I covered everything that you might want to think about. But anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.